Rebecca, the Well Planned Gal, and in today's tutorial we're looking at my online planning reports. Now I am currently viewing the weekly teacher plan, and when you select the report it's going to ask you which students to include on this plan. If you're familiar with my Well Planned Day homeschool planner, you're going to be very familiar with this layout. At the top, this is actually page 1. This is your left hand side page. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and if I scroll down I have Thursday, Friday on the right hand side of the page, as well as my weekly priorities, my dinner menu, some homeschool encouragement, as well as my weekend activities. And then we always have a quote of inspiration. So let me go through this a little bit more detailed. Because this is in a software planner versus the printed planner, you've got a little bit of flexibility here. I can look at previous week or next week, as well as search a specific week. I'm going to click over to October, let's say, and click search, and it's going to load in my lesson plans for the week of October 2nd. Now, as you can see on these plans, it lists the student as well as the book and then the assignment. This is also designed just like my planner in that it lists the subjects in the same order. So if you're used to that format and that layout, you're going to be very much inclined to utilize this page. You can print these out and put them in a book. Here's October 2nd. As you can tell, it was a lot of information to load. We've got Abby, Jenny, and John's Bible, followed by their math, followed by history, science, music, and language arts. And then down on the second page, we have the weekly priorities. Now these are the checklist. I created a checklist, entitled it for the week, and it puts it on that week. To remove this, I just simply would go into checklist and click on that paperclip icon. Okay, dinner menu, you can fill that out here, and then weekend activities. These pull from the calendar as well as dinner menu. So if I filled in my dinner menu and my calendar with any events, these would show up here. Another report we have available is the student report. Now, if you're familiar with my Well Planned lessons, then this report's going to look familiar to you as well. The first thing it's going to ask is which student, and by default it's going to pull up the printable for this week. And then just like this, the teacher report, you can customize it by going to the previous week or the next week, or even searching a custom date. Now, when I did the tutorial on checklist, I gave you a sneak peek at when you create checklists. They can also be attached to the student report. Here is that student printable. We have our days of the week at the top, and we have our subject and date down here on the left, and then you've got your instructions and your books for the assignments right here. Okay, so easy peasy. You can again simply go previous or next week, or again search a custom date, or switch students and view theirs. You can also just print this. It's very printer friendly. It prints just like you see on the screen, and there you have it. You'll have a report for each of your students. And what I like about this is I like for the student to be able to cross off what they have completed, and it gives them something tangible to hang on to, especially if they're too young to do their own login. All right, so from here I want to show you the yearbook in our next tutorial.